Eagles Pep Band, and you're watching CITV.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this CITV broadcast of the Plymouth Whitemarsh Colonials men's basketball team. Tonight's matchup is against the Golden Bears of Upper Moreland, and the Colonials will look to continue their undefeated run into this season. My name is Stephen O'Malley, and I'm alongside Ethan Jeck for the Suburban One Conference matchup. We will begin to introduce the starters for both teams. First, for Upper Moreland. Number 2, Bo Willens. Number 3, Christian O'Donnell. Number 44, Jake Villanueva. Number 23, Brett Brosman. And number 12, Ryan Coyle, who is the danger man for this Bears team. He has been the focal point of this Bears team for the last 2 seasons. And for the Colonials, head coach Jim Donofrio, recent inductee into the Montco Sports Hall of Fame. Congratulations, Coach D. Now the starters for the Colonials. Number 0, Ish Horn. Senior forward, Alan Glover. Junior center, Naheem McLeod. And finally, number 25 and number 23, twin senior captain, guards Amin and Ahmad Williams. Ethan, what can we expect from Alan Glover and Amin Williams after their stellar performances against Archbishop Carroll?
Well, one thing about this Upper Moreland team, Stephen, is that they're pretty small. Their center, big man, Jake Villanueva, only being at 6'4", while compared to the Colonials being at the average size of 6'4", which is actually kind of strange. I expect them to go and get a lot more rebounds, and then they go and push the floor after they get those boards, because you know how Jim Donofrio loves his fast break points.
And how will the big fella Naheem McLeod face against this massive adversary in Jake Villanueva?
Well, again, massive adversary. As you can see, Jake Villanueva only being 6'4", while our great Naheem McLeod being 7'2", he's going to have to learn how to go and body up some bigger players. And with the stature of Naheem McLeod, you wouldn't expect him to go and body up a 300-pound basketball player, but this will be a test for Naheem McLeod, see if he can get some more rebounds and out-rebound his opponent of Jake Villanueva.
And to reiterate the starters for both teams, for the Colonials, Ahmad Williams, Amin Williams, Ish Horn, Alan Glover, Naheem McLeod. For Upper Moreland, Bo Willens, Christian O'Donnell, Ryan Coyle, Brett Bosman, and Jake Villanueva. We're getting set for the tip at midcourt between Naheem McLeod and Jake Villanueva. He does not even jump. It is won by the Colonials. Ahmad Williams will bring up the ball.
Villanueva didn't even try to make an attempt to jump for that, Steve.
Picked by Horn. Williams swings to Williams. Back to Ahmad Williams. Pick from McLeod. We have a stoppage on the court, a clock malfunction. We have a clock malfunction. This is Super Bowl 49 all over again. The power is out. Just kidding. It is a clock malfunction. They're trying to figure out how much time ran off.
I'll take a guess of about 12 seconds, Stephen. It seemed like the
take.
Colonials were just about setting up and not willing to score that early.
Well, while we're at a break here, this is arguably the toughest schedule for the Colonials, and they've had relatively easy schedules throughout the years. But, how can they move forward and continue this early success they've had in the young season?
Well, again, back-to-back games. They're playing in away in the Philadelphia area. So as soon as they get used to playing in that area and getting to know that type of environment and those schools that they're playing against, then they will adapt better when they play those teams. So the first game, they got to get it off to a good start, win those, and then eventually they'll keep winning the other teams that they play down in the city.
Horn has the ball, drives the basket, lays it in for 2.
Ishhorn going right by the Upper Moreland defender with ease. That was a great layup by Ishhorn.
Pressed by the Colonials, almost stolen by Ahmad Williams. This is O'Donnell with the ball. Chris O'Donnell, not to be confused with the Batman and Robin actor. Oh, it's stolen by the big fella. He has it.
A tip by
Pushing the floor is the 7'2" Naheem McLeod. Kicks it to Williams. Inside to McLeod. Post move. Throws it away. Here comes Brosman. Pushing the floor. Pulls up for 3. That one's no good. Rebounded by Glover, who can push the ball up the floor himself. The big fella pulls up for 2. You can count it.
Not the first shot I would expect from Naheem McLeod to go and pull up for the foul line, but he had all the space to shoot that, so why not?
You got to respect the shot from the big man. He puts up 2. Colonials lead 4-0. Dribbling through his Coyle, blocked by Naheem. Villanueva puts up a second effort. That's no good. That one is also blocked by Naheem.
The length of Naheem McLeod is a danger, Stephen.
Ishhorn lays it in for 2. Timeout Upper Moreland. Timeout called by Coach Matt Heeland. Ethan, what do you like so far from the Colonials?
Well, so far I see them forcing a lot of turnovers for this Upper Moreland team. You see blocks from Naheem McLeod and tip balls by Ishhorn. Then they go push up the ball and they get easy layups like those from Ish. And if they keep forcing those turnovers, you can see a lot of production from this team.
And you can see in their first 3 games, they had a hot start in the first quarter, and they continued to press and attack the opposing teams well into the first half. So do you think they'll continue to do that this game since they're off to one right now?
Yeah, absolutely. And if they commit a turnover, if they force a turnover on the other side on offense, they just have to get back and stop them from pulling up from 3. Upper Moreland, a great shooting team. They're not really great inside when it comes to playing the interior and getting layups. So they just got to guard the perimeter and get the rebounds. That's all they have to worry about on defense. While they press a little bit and commit a couple turnovers from the Upper Moreland team.
Press from the Colonials, led by Amin Williams. Back and forth passing from Coyle and O'Donnell. Driving to the basket is O'Donnell. Villanueva has it at the 3-point line. Backdoor cut from Coyle. Driving on Amin Williams. Villanueva has the ball for 2. Yes! The big fella from the outside.
See, again, it's all about guarding the perimeter. One guy drives in, and the next thing you know, you see an open guy on the back corner for a wide open jump shot. Villanueva able to hit that one.
Ahmad Williams with the ball inside to Naheem. Post fade with the left hand. Rebounded by Ishhorn for 2.
Ishhorn making a factor early in this game, already with 6 points. I like the contribution that he's making to this Colonials team, Steve.
Coyle drives on Horn and Williams. Ball is recovered by O'Donnell. He drives, kicks to Villanueva. Layup good for 2.
That I would say was just a little bit of a hiccup. Alan Glover trying to go for the steal. I like the hustle, but the Golden Bears are able to get away with that one.
Amin Williams driving. Falls down, kicks it to his brother Ahmad Williams for 3. It's good. 3 ball for Williams. Amin Williams guarding Coyle now in the backcourt. Coyle swings to O'Donnell. O'Donnell to Villanueva. Villanueva to Brosman. Brosman guarded by Glover. Coyle recovers the ball. Bounce pass to O'Donnell. Foul on Ahmad Williams. His first, team's first. Game's first.
Yeah, Ahmad was caught reaching in on that one. He got beat by beat by the Bear player, and Ref caught him reaching in.
Brosman with the ball, inbounding, throws it long to Villanueva. He catches it. Woolens swings to O'Donnell. O'Donnell guarded closely by Ahmad Williams. Coyle has it, guarded by Amin Williams. He falls down. They call a foul on Amin. His first.
Yeah, a
team second.
A little bit of a questionable call. I said that was great defense by Amin Williams on Coyle. It seemed that he tripped with the ball, but ref didn't see it that way.
Coach D not pleased with the call by the officials. Rarely is he. That'll be another foul on the Colonials.
Yeah, 3.
Again on Amin Williams.
Yeah, one thing that we forgot to mention about this game, Stephen, is the fouls. The Colonials tend to foul a lot, and that will actually go and haunt them later in this quarter if they get up on fouls, which will send the Bears to the line for some free throws. We don't want that to happen.
Villanueva has it up top guarded by Naheem. Ahmad guarding O'Donnell closely. Woolens has it. Clearly undersized on that play. Fouled by Ishorn.
That was a clear foul by Ishorn right there. Hands all over one of the Bear players. And right now, 4 fouls in a row for the team. It's not looking good for the Colonials on this defensive drive.
Brosman has it. He gets it to Coyle. Coyle guarded by Amin. Technical foul given to Coach Jim D'Onofrio. Coach D teed up by the official. Shooting 2 will be Ryan Coyle.
Right now, the Colonials just got to go and find their heads in this game. Whether the Bears score on this drive or they don't, they got to get away with the rebound because they got to get out of this drive. 5 fouls in a row, that's pretty much unacceptable for the Colonials in the span of just 1 minute.
They started this quarter with no fouls, and now they have 5. Coyle misses both.
Interesting case for a team that shoots the free throws quite
very well. And for a team that really can't score very well other than the free throws and three-point line, to not capitalize on an opportunity like that is very odd.
Why don't we see the Colonials capitalize on a defensive play right there? And 5 seconds.
5-second violation forced by Alan Glover. Amin will inbound the ball to his brother Ahmad Williams. Horn has it, swings to Glover, to Amin Williams, picked by Naheem. Swung to Ahmad Williams. His three-point shot on the way is no good. Rebounded by O'Donnell. O'Donnell pushing the floor. Cuts back. Driving on Williams, blocked by Williams.
Ahmad Williams with a clear height advantage on O'Donnell. As he drives, he actually kind of settled down a little bit to get behind O'Donnell to block him from behind. I like that way of defense by Ahmad Williams.
Brosman to Villanueva. Ahmad Williams steals the ball. Ishorn on the break. Slams it home. Look out below. Ishorn coming in for 2.
Ishorn making a statement on the rim. Man, wow, he got up there.
Horn absolutely smashed that ball through the rim. Coyle drives on Ahmad, and he'll be shooting 2. Excuse me, Amin. That's Amin's 3rd. Team's 6th.
Yeah, Amin Williams clearly got beat on the crossover by Coyle, and as he got crossed up, that freed some space for Coyle to drive that in. Amin having to foul him, not to preventing the layup from going in. I'd say that's a good defensive play by Amin.
Amin picking up his 3rd foul. Coyle makes 1. Senior captain, number 11, Danny Cooper, checking into the game for the first time today. Timeout, Coach D'Onofrio. It is something to point out that one of our officials actually is audibly impaired. Seriously, that is something to point out. We were told before the game that if they needed to ring the buzzer while he was on this side to actually tap him on the shoulder, which I think that's pretty cool that he's out here reffing this game and he has a slight disability compared to his other co-workers. Seriously.
Yeah, that's a pretty interesting way. But
it's rather impressive for a high action sport like basketball. It's very impressive.
Yeah, especially in this case where you hear whistles
and
a lot of slapping. In this case, fouls being called. But give a shout out to the ref.
Yeah, very impressive. Kudos to the ref. Checking in the game again is Danny Cooper. Shooting his second free throw is Ryan Coyle.
Well, I'd say go be a well-needed timeout by Coach Tim D'Onofrio. Substituting in Amin Williams for Danny Cooper. Probably trying to think of a different way to handle the offense with Cooper.
Amin also picked up his third foul, which is probably key in the decision-making process. Also checking into the game for Upper Moreland, number 42, freshman center, Ryan Chernecki. Coyle misses his second. Naheem gets it to Allen. It's Ahmad Williams bringing the ball up. He gets it to Ishorn. Cooper pull-up three. That one's no good. Rebounded by Glover. Out of bounds, though. Golden Bears ball.
A little bit of the jitters by Danny Cooper. You saw that three. He was wide open for him. He had to take it, but just put a little bit too much power in those legs of his.
Brosman, the inbounder. Stolen by Horn. Ahmad drives. Gets the ball to Ish. To Allen. Too many passes by the Colonials. Ends up in the Golden Bears' hands. Coyle has it up top. Coyle guarded by Cooper. Coyle shaking. Glover guarding O'Donnell. Horn looks to have stolen the ball. Chernecki saves it. Coyle has it. Drives to the basket. Kicks it out for three. Brosman, no good. Rebounded by Ish Horn.
Wide open three. The Colonials were lucky that didn't go in.
Ahmad inside to Naheem. Naheem to the basket. Count it, and one.
A clear mismatch. Naheem on, I'd say, the 6'2 Brosman. That monster Naheem McLeod taking one dribble inside, getting a pump fake, absorbing the contact, and making the bucket. That's what I like to see from Naheem McLeod early in the game.
Checking back into the game is Jake Villanueva for Ryan Chernecki. And checking into the game, number 3, Kalen Peters, sophomore. Checked in for Ahmad Williams. Definitely an interesting look for the Colonials. Rocking Peters, Horn, and Cooper as the backcourt. Naheem misses his free throw. Gets his own rebound. And he missed the shot. O'Donnell under the basket for two. Yep. Bears pushing the memo on that play, getting a very quick layup. Cooper to Peters. Peters to Glover. Glover to Horn. Picked by McLeod. Horn to Peters. Peters three ball. That's good for three.
Great three-point shot by Peters. He took that with confidence and was able to drain it.
Coyle guarded by Cooper. Stolen by Ishorn. Cooper on the run. Layup is good for two. Extending the lead to 13. Colonials lead 20-7 with just over 1 remaining in the first.
I love the defense efficiency by Ishorn and timeout. As I was saying, Stephen, I love the defensive efficiency by Ishorn so far in this quarter. Getting a lot of tip balls, even though he has a couple fouls, getting a lot of tip balls, forcing some steals, and as you saw on that last play, that nice pooch pass to Danny Cooper where he was able to lay it in with ease, as he saw number 23 Brosman coming from behind. Didn't get scared,
never rattled.
And just laid it up with ease.
Timeout called by Matt Heelan. That's his second of the game. It'll be Golden Bears ball under the basket with just over 1 remaining in the first quarter. Again, Colonials lead 20-7. No substitutions made by either team. Cooper guarding Coyle. Coyle trying to get past Cooper. Villanueva hands it off to Coyle. Coyle to O'Donnell. O'Donnell now guarded by Cooper. Peters guarding Coyle. He loses the ball. It's picked up by Horn. Here he goes. Ish. Ooh, shimmies through the lane. He'll shoot two. Fouls on number 44, Jake Villanueva. Excuse me, number 33. Tyler Ebotson, who checked into the game. Ish will shoot a second free throw. Villanueva gets the rebound.
Yeah, one thing which the Colonials have struggled most of the season is free throws. Haven't been making their free throws quite as well as their opponents.
Villanueva drives on Naheem. McLeod did just enough to get him off guard. Glover has it, drives right down the middle. Coyle to Villanueva to Ebotson. Coyle guarded by Horn. We've got 7 on the clock. Fouls on 44, off-ball foul.
6 seconds left on the clock, Steve. Let's see if the Colonials can at least get a wide open shot on this one so they can, let's say, get a bucket, go in the second quarter with confidence.
His first, team's third. Schrenecki in for Villanueva. Cooper, floater, yep, that'll count for 2. Colonials lead 22-7 at the end of the first.
What were the Golden Bears doing on that drive? They gave Danny Cooper the wide open lane for him to sink that layup. That's just bad coaching right there.
Or it was a miscommunication between the defense because they just didn't move. Cooper drove right to the lane. He knew he had time to get off not a 3, but he could get a layup off. Drives right to the basket, unguarded too.
But nice job by Danny Cooper to hit the wide open floater layup.
A 15-point lead at the end of the first is pretty solid for the Colonials after playing pretty decent first quarter. Right now, if they assert themselves back on defense, you know, they were allowing penetration, but the Golden Bears were not finishing their layups at the basket.
Yeah, one thing that we haven't discussed about the Golden Bears is that their time of possession. The Colonials, most of their points have been coming back from fast break scores.
Correct.
And I'd say for that quarter, they had the time. They taken up about 2 minutes and about 15 seconds of their possessions, while the Golden Bears, they settle for most of their shots and they wait for the right opportunity to go and shoot it, and the rest is history. If the Colonials can commit with a couple more steals and get them to take some early shots, then they will be in better shape, and maybe the score can be a lot higher than it already is right now.
It'll be Golden Bears ball to start the second quarter. Teams remain unchanged. O'Donnell guarded by Peters. Oh, he blocks him from behind. Oh, they'll call a foul, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, I caught a little arm on that one, but not a great job by Peters on letting the defender getting right by him. And to start off this quarter, the Bears will go and get 2 shots.
Team's 7th foul, putting the Golden Bears in the bonus from here on out.
Again, the fouls come back to haunt you. 6 fouls in the beginning of the first quarter. It's not a good sign for the Colonials, as the Golden Bears are a really good free throw shooting team, Steve. They can come back if the Colonials continue to be this aggressive and foul the Golden Bears.
O'Donnell made his first. He'll make his second. Woolen's back in the game for Upper Moreland. Cooper has the ball. Cooper dribble drive, shakes back to the outside, resetting. Naheem has it to Cooper. Glover, power dribble to the basket for 2.
Now that's a great possession by the Colonials. I love the ball movement. I love the cut by Alan Glover, and Cooper was able to find him inside for the easy layup.
Villanueva, Brosman, no good. Rebounded by Horn, who gets it to Cooper. Horn to McLeod, fadeaway jumper, no good. Rebounded by Glover. His second effort is good for 2.
Alan Glover being the monster inside, wanting that offensive rebound and getting that bucket.
He wanted that ball more, and he got it. O'Donnell drives on Cooper. Now it's Botson, guarded by Horn. Now it's Brosman, guarded by Glover. Driving to the basket. And he'll shoot 2. That foul is on Cooper, his first, team's 8th.
Cooper trying to help out his teammate Alan Glover, trying to go inside to strip the ball. Got a little bit more of arm. That's what the ref saw. Questionable call, but 23 Brosman's going to go to the line to shoot 2, Steve.
They call that foul on the floor. He's not shooting 2. This is a 1-on-1 situation for the Golden Bears. Brosman's first free throw. That one is good. He'll get another one. Score is 26-10 with just over 6 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the first half. Second free throw. That one is no good. Rebounded by Glover. Ahmad Williams checked in for Kalen Peters. Ahmad Williams driving to the baseline. Resetting. Naheem has it outside the three-point line. Inside to McLeod. Glover's layup no good. Second effort. Blocked by Villanueva.
That was a great offensive drive by Colonials. Naheem McLeod finding the open Alan Glover, but not able to finish the layup.
Now it's a Botson, guarded by McLeod. Bounce pass to Coyle, floater, no good, rebounded by Horn. Here he goes. McLeod down the middle, does not catch the pass. Ahmad has it. His shot on the way, no good, rebounded by Cooper. Long rebound for Cooper. Cooper has it, guarded by Coyle, swings the Horn. Inside to McLeod. Long pass to Cooper. His shot on the way is good. That's a 3-ball. Danny Cooper for 3.
Listen, if Danny Cooper has all the space in the world, he will take the shot. I don't know why the Golden Bears are giving him all that space.
That Danny Cooper, he's an assassin from behind the line. Cooper now guarding Coyle. Stolen by Horn. Keeps it in bounds. Horn driving to the basket. Off the glass to Naheem! A dish from Ish. And send it in, big fella, off the glass.
Some razzle-dazzle early in the first half, Steve. I like it. Ish Horn off the backboard to Naheem McLeod with the monster slam. Wow.
He's got eyes in the back of his head, that Ish Horn. Coyle swings to Woolens, who's 3-ball, no good, rebounded by Ahmad. Ahmad pushing the floor to Horn, who goes under the basket for 2. Look out below. Ish Horn is flying.
Steve, did we pay a ticket to see the Harlem Globetrotters here today? This is like fun right now. Woo. Everyone's flying and dunking. Wow.
Woolens does a little shimmy shake of his own for 2. Ahmad driving down the middle. Naheem loses the ball, recovered by Cooper. Cooper looks to reset. Ahmad, spot up 3. No good, rebounded by Glover, right to him for 2. Extends the lead to 23. Colonials lead 35-12 with just under 4 in the first half.
Seems like these offensive rebounds are there for the Colonials to go and pick up. the Golden Bears not boxing out the Colonials. Just bigger, better, faster, stronger.
They're going to call a foul here. Foul is on Ahmad Williams, his second, team's 9th.
Well, even though it's their 9th foul, Steve, I consider that a great foul. As they picked up the tempo aggressively, they were able to produce a lot more points in the span of 2 minutes, Steve. So I'd say keep up the aggressiveness. I don't really care about the fouls. Send them to the free throw line. Play your game. Be aggressive. Get those layups, offensive rebounds, and put them back up and in.
Checking into the game is junior guard Kyrie Pendleton. Coming out is the explosive Ishorn. Woolens shooting 1-1. .33 Tyler Ibbotson out of the game right now with an undisclosed injury. Woolens at the line for 1-1. Makes his first, and he'll get a second. Three minutes, 39 seconds remaining in the first half. Colonials lead by 22 with a score of 35-13. Second free throw is no good, rebounded by McLeod. Here comes Ahmad Williams. Bringing up the ball will be the 7'2" Naheem McLeod. Ahmad Williams has it, top the three-point line. Pendleton swings to Williams, inside to McLeod. McLeod, little dream shake inside for 2. Naheem the Dream with a move of his own.
He just palmed that ball, Steve, and just literally took it out of the air like it was nothing.
Woolens corner 3, no good, rebounded by McLeod. Pendleton gives it to Cooper, and Cooper will bring the ball up. It's Ahmad, corner 3, no good, rebounded by McLeod. Under the basket, puts it up for 2 for an easy layup.
Seems like everything is working out for the Colonials in this quarter, Steve. Offensively, doing great job with the offensive boards and the open layups.
Coyle shot no good, rebounded by McLeod. Ahmad Williams pushing the floor, back behind the back pass to Glover. That 2 is good. Scores 41-13. Timeout Upper Moreland. Colonials lead by 28.
Colonials making this look like it's a practice. Are you sure we showed up for a game, or did we just decide to go and watch another scrimmage?
No, this is a Suburban 1 conference game. The Colonials on a 13-2 run right now, making that when they had 28, the Bears had 11, and now it's 41-13. Now there's 2.5 minutes left in the first half. Do you keep pushing the floor, or do you slow it down a little bit, take some time off the clock?
I would not take my foot off the pedal, Steve. Keep pushing that ball until you run out of gas. Game's over by that time. I would say the Colonials would have at least 100 points if they keep putting their foot on the pedal at this rate. Right now, they're close to hitting 50. And 50 in 1/2, that's insane for high school basketball.
So we're saying for the next 2.5 minutes, we're up by 28. We're putting pedal to the metal until the end of the first half. Pedal to the metal.
Absolutely.
I mean, look where it's got them so far. You say they do this again in the second half. We're looking at an 82-26 kind of game, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. Like, I mean, put your foot on the gas to the very end of this quarter. I wouldn't expect Gymnasium to go and stop being aggressive in the second half, like keeping down the fouls. Like that was a mistake by the Colonials in the first quarter. Maybe play a little bit conservative in the second half.
Like you said before, play your game. Coyle guarded by Cooper, doubled. Oh, Coyle throws the ball out of bounds after what's seeming like a quadruple team of Colonials coming over to swarm that pass.
It's very intimidating to be double teamed by the Colonials. You know how Jim D'Onofrio really cares about his traps, and the Bears throwing it away and giving it right back to the Colonials.
Horn has the ball. Glover up to Naheem. Send it in, big fella. He slams it home for 2. Coyle almost throws the ball away. Here comes Ishorn. Ishorn, he lays it in for 2.
It wasn't pretty, but he was still able to put that dunk in. Ball rolled around a little bit. Ishorn, I'll give that a D-, that dunk, Steve. come on.
That was a
Ish.
layup. Glorified layup. Oh, the Colonials pressing out the wazoo. Breaking it as O'Donnell. Gets it to Villanueva. Almost said Villanova there. Blocked by Naheem. Coyle's second effort is good for 2, making it 45-15.
Yeah, Naheem on the backcourt smiling. He's like, oh, I should have had that block and rebound. How did he get that ball right back over me?
Horn has the ball. Cooper inside to the big fella McLeod. Pendleton to Glover. Glover called for the travel. Checking into the game, number 35, Jordan Evans, and number 41, Jason Cherry.
Alan Glover right up there picking up his pivot foot. It was easy for the ref to see as he was trying to go and drive baseline, and he called it a Colonial turnover that we haven't seen in a while, Steve.
Evans and Cherry in. Coyle to Woolens. Villanueva shoots in Cherry's face, rebounded by Jordan Evans. A lot of juniors out there for the Colonials. Cooper with just under a minute remaining in the first half, in no rush. Horn, Cooper, 3-ball, no good, rebounded by Villanueva. Fouled by Ish Horn.
I would say a little bit of a deep shot by Danny Cooper there. I would say that would be almost close to an NBA 3, but I would say the foot would be on the line if it was an NBA 3. But Danny Cooper, if I were you, I'd go and pass the ball around a lot more, see if he can find the better shot, but that shot's going to be there all day for him. So if he would consider practicing that shot later in games, then you could go and take it if you can hit it down consistently.
That means the Bears are in the double bonus. Checking into the game is Anthony Scarface Straface. Making one of his 2 free throws is Villanueva. He'll get his second right now. Villanueva's second free throw is good, cutting the Colonials' lead to 28. Cooper has the ball at midcourt. Evans to Scarface. Pendleton. Back from Scarface.
Strawface a little bit hesitant when it comes to getting the ball on the 3-point perimeter. He really wants to take that shot. He is actually known as a sharpshooter to this team. Reason why D'Onofrio bringing him in late in this game.
Anthony Scarface Straface is a stone cold killer from behind the line. Cooper at the buzzer. Oh yeah, you can count it. Cooper from behind the line, making it 48-17 at the end of the first half. Ethan, what are your thoughts on that first half?
Well, putting the foot on the gas pedal, Steve. The Colonials being a lot more aggressive in the second quarter. The first quarter, iffy, a lot of fouls here and there, but it didn't come to stop them. Only managing to put up, the Golden Bears only managing to put up 17 points in one half. They've got to get their act together, man. The Colonials, defensive effort, wow, amazing. Steals everywhere by Ish Horn, blocks by Naheem McLeod, and this offense that's going on right now, I can't see how the Golden Bears will get back into this game.
Keep your seatbelts on, folks, because this is going to be a good one going into the second half. Colonials lead 48-17. And we're back. Let's just say that was a dominant first half by the Colonials.
I wouldn't say dominant, Steve. I would just say they overtook
The Bears.
first half, Steve. But
They won every category.
I'm surprised Jim D'Onofrio even let this team in his gym right now. This is like his area. Like, I thought this team should be playing up. I thought the Golden Bears are supposed to play up to a better standard than this. Like 17 points in one half. That's disappointing.
It's
man.
disappointing. Horn, Glover, Williams, and McLeod out on the court for the Colonials. Coyle steals the ball. He's trailed by 2 Colonials. O'Donnell free for a layup for 2. He shoots and scores.
After Colonials turnover, not a great way to start the second half with your foot on the pedal, but the Bears were able to answer back.
Amin into McLeod. McLeod Fadeaway 2, no good. Rebounded by Glover. He gets 2 offensive boards and the basket. Padding those stats, A.J. Glover.
I think he has more offensive rebounds in this game than he does defensive rebounds, Steve. That's insane.
He's got magnets in his hands. Scores 50-19. Double team. Brosman's 3 ball on the way, no good. Out of bounds, it'll be Colonials ball.
Good
Brosman
shot.
not happy with himself after that last shot.
Well, good shot by Brosman as Allen was too late to get to him. Brosman had the open shot, just can't capitalize on the 3.
Could not capitalize on his 3.
I guess that explains their whole first half, Steve. They had a lot of shots that were makeable, just weren't able to get inside the basket.
Naheem the Dream to Ahmad. Ooh, under the basket for 2.
I guess Naheem McLeod was able to learn passing skills this offseason. So far, having a couple great dishes.
Amin Williams. Ooh, Allen switches on Coyle. Coyle pump fakes into Villanueva. Blocked by Naheem. He's holding the ball like a tennis ball. Foul will be on Coyle, his first. Inbounding the ball will be Glover. He passes the ball into Ahmad Williams. Colonials lead by 33. Just over 6 in the third quarter. Ahmad Williams to Amin Williams. Amin Williams to Ahmad Williams. Ahmad Williams to Ish. Horn. Up to Naheem. Up high and down hard. Naheem McLeod slams that one down for 2. The big fella's got a lot of dunks today, doesn't he?
Yeah. Right now, I'm seeing some 2K basketball right here. Ooh. Amin doing a split right on the court. Maybe you should try it for the gymnastics team, Steve. Wow.
Nasty fall for Amin Williams. That's Williams' 4th, 1 away from fouling out of this game. They called a foul on Amin, even though the ball seemingly hit off of the knee of Coyle and went out of bounds. But that's Williams' 4th.
Yeah, Amin got to be careful. If he wants to keep playing this game, he's got to be careful with the reaches and the over-aggressiveness of going after steals. 4 fouls.
Glover guarding Brosman, picked by Villanueva. Villanueva has it at the 3-point line. O'Donnell guarded by Ahmad Williams. O'Donnell driving to the basket, kicks it out. Brosman, fadeaway 3, doesn't even hit the rim. Has not hit a shot this entire game. Only free throws for Brosman.
Now I gotta say, for Brosman, just been cold as ice from 3-point range. Amin going after the ball instead of going after Brosman, he was actually able to get an open 3, just decides to hit the backboard instead of the rim. That's not basketball, Steve.
Allen receives the pass from Ahmad Williams. Timeout up in Moreland. Well called timeout. Right now an absolute blowout in this game. Colonials lead by 37 with 5 minutes remaining in just the third quarter.
If I were to put this in a video games perspective, like a 2K NBA basketball games perspective right now, 95 overall Colonials are playing a 63 overall Golden Bears right now. They are just dishing, they are making layups, they're getting offensive boards. They are doing everything right, except the fouls, everything right so far in this game. I can't think of any negative part of their game so far tonight that I can give to the Colonials. Right now, they're just playing on an up-tempo mode.
Yeah, right now an utter display of dominance, which is what you should expect from a team that has high expectations.
Exactly.
Seriously. I mean, this is the game that they should be winning like this if they want to progress, into the March, April areas, if they want to make it far in the dances.
Exactly.
This is the Colonials' first league game, and they are showing their muscles in the league because they want to put out a message that they're not here to play around, and this is their league for the taking.
Right now, I'm questioning what was Jim D'Onofrio's overall objective of this game. I know he wants to win every single game, but does he want to be up by a certain amount of points, or does he want 10 steals in the game? Right now, if they hadn't ejected, I think they overachieved it.
Bo Woolens, the smallest player on the court, gets behind the defense for a layup. Ahmad Williams has the ball. The starter's still out there for the Colonials. McLeod drives to the basket, picks up his dribble, gets it back to Ahmad Williams, who shoots a 3-ball. No good, rebounded by Glover. Up to McLeod, who lays it in for 2.
Alan Glover really wanted Naheem McLeod to go and slam that one, but just a little late on the receiving end of Naheem McLeod, but he gets the layup. That's all that matters. 2 points.
O'Donnell's layup no good, rebounded by McLeod. Out of bounds, last touch by the Golden Bears. It'll be Colonials ball.
And one thing that Jim D'Onofrio should have in mind is the overall health of his players. I wouldn't want to risk any injuries, especially right now for the Colonials. And what an acrobatic finish by Ish. Wow. As it didn't count.
Fouls on Brosman. His first, team's second. Colonials still lead by 37. Horn to the big fella. Slams it home. Naheem McLeod, 2.
I feel like the Golden Bears just want to watch the 7-2 center just do his thing. They are not laying one hand on him right now, Steve.
Brosman, 3-ball, no good.
You're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice a 3. Brosman cannot make a shot from 3-point land. Oh my goodness, he is cold.
The Golden Bears have not hit a 3 in the second half and struggled in the first half. Right now looking to get something going on offense. That last turnover, though, was by the Colonials. Checking into the game for the first time, number 31, Jason Paul, for number 23, Amin Williams.
Jason Paul's game, if you remember from last season, he's a standalone great shooter as well as a great on-the-ball defender. I would expect Jim D'Onofrio to get him a couple of catch-and-shoot moments on the offensive side.
Illegal screen on Bo Woolens, his first, team's third. Glover will inbound the ball. Williams has it. Maybe look to get Jason Paul going. Ahmad Williams rolls to the basket. His shot is blocked. Coyle driving through the entire Colonials team. Gets a layup, no good, rebounded by Glover. He's pushing the floor. Lays it off to Ish. Foul will be on the floor before the shot.
I was a little bit surprised. It seemed like Alan Glover took 3 steps to the basket. Ref calling a foul instead, but hey, that goes to the Colonials for that one. So kind of got away with a walk there.
Cooper in the game for Ahmad Williams. Horn will pass the ball in. Gets it to Jason. Paul, 3-ball, good! Jason Paul's an assassin from behind the line. Hits his first 3 of the year.
Like I said, the first attempt that he gets, he's a catch-and-shoot person, Steve. Gets the ball, he has all the space in the world to shoot. He takes it, and he drained that 3.
Can't leave 31 open. Oh, Coyle runs into the massive Naheem McLeod. Cooper with a move. Kicks it to Horn. Horn for 3. No good. Rebounded by Glover. He'll most likely shoot 2.
I think Alan Glover is like in love with this basketball, Steve. He just wants that ball. And, oh my goodness, all these offensive rebounds he's recording. I lost track of them, Steven.
There's no player out there on the court that wants the ball more than Alan Glover. He'll go over anybody, whether you're white, purple, green, blue, or yellow. He'll get that ball.
Exactly.
He'll grab that. He'll shoot 2. Cherry and Peters will check in for the Colonials. Glover. No good. Score stays at 63-21, meaning the Colonials are up by 42.
And from all the positives that we kept talking about this game, Steve, I want to get back to the free throws. Not their best part of the game, Steve. Like
in more competitive parts of the season, they will need to make their free throws. Glover's second free throw is no good. Rebounded by Jason Paul. Kalen Peters has it. Up to McLeod. Oh, almost throws it over several defenders.
Trying to use that wingspan of his just to get it over the defenders to try and put it in the basket. Just rimming out in that one. But imagine what that went through.
That would have been a monster jam from McLeod. McLeod will shoot 2. 6th foul on the Golden Bears. McLeod's first free throw is good. Cherry for Glover.
Naheem McLeod showing the Colonials how to make the free throw properly.
McLeod's second free throw. That is no good. Rebounded by Chernecki. Here comes Coyle pushing the floor for the Golden Bears. Guarded by Paul. Corner. Brosman looking to get something going on offense. Step back. Kicks it out to Coyle. Pick from Chernecki. Brosman, 3-ball. No good. Rebounded by Peters.
Go, Kalen, go.
Cherry cannot catch the ball.
Just a little bit of a hard pass by Peters on that one. Seemed to overshoot Cherry as he was wide open down on the block, but it was a great look.
Chernecki to Coyle. Coyle shot. That's no good. Rebounded by Cherry. McLeod will push it himself, taking matters into his own hands. Blocking foul on Brett Brosman. Doesn't like the call.
Brosman obviously frustrated with himself. Going against a 7'2" point guard, I would expect him to actually get the charge on that one, but Naheem McLeod just overall too big, too good. Ref saw that Brosman was a set, and he got called for the foul. Naheem will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1.
Technical error. Shooting 1-on-1 will be Naheem McLeod. McLeod's first free throw is good. McLeod will shoot his second free throw. Second free throw is no good. Rebounded by Jason Cherry. Smacks that ball. Tries to hand it off to his massive counterpart, McLeod. No good. Coyle has the ball, pushing the floor by himself. Falls on the ground. Botson to Coyle. Coyle's floater. That one's no good. Rebounded by Peters. Stolen by Coyle. Grabbed by Cooper. There's a fight on the ground for the ball. Looks like it'll be Bears ball. Checking into the game, number 35, Kalen Peters, for number 10, Naheem McLeod.
Go mention about the Bears, Steve, is that what has been working for them on offense is the backdoor cuts. They've been getting wide open on these backdoor cut layups. Most of them going in, but a couple missing. Again, their shooting woes have just been the problem for them this entire game so far. These missed threes, these missed layups, not able to get these offensive rebounds, but the Colonials are basically saying, hey, I just want second chance points, so let me just get these up. Like, Colonials outplaying the Cedars this entire game so far.
The Bears.
I keep thinking of the Lebanon Cedars, Steve. I'm sorry. The Upper Moreland Golden Bears.
Yeah.
See, if the Golden Bears were good enough to put some more points on the board, then I would be saying the Golden Bears. But right now I'm calling them the Cedars.
At the end of the third quarter, score 65-21. A clear display of domination by the Colonials. Up 44 at the start of the fourth. It'll be Golden Bears ball to start the fourth.
Golden Bears, Steve. Golden Bears. Golden Bears. I gotta put that in my head. Golden Bears.
It is the Golden Bears. They're not the Cedars from Lebanon. Even
to all the viewers, I'm sorry. It's the Golden Bears.
Even though the jerseys are clearly the same. Coyle. O'Donnell. And one for O'Donnell.
And number 3, O'Donnell, driving right by Peters on that one. Peters just got caught glued to the floor on that. Got to slide your feet, got to get out in front to stop that layup. A great drive by O'Donnell.
O'Donnell for the N1. No good. Rebounded by Cherry. Fouls on Jake Villanueva. Going to the line to shoot 1-and-1 is Danny Cooper.
Yeah, Cooper taking a punishment by 2 Bear defenders on that one. Lucky enough to go and get possession of the ball. He will get a 1-and-1 situation.
Cooper. First free throw is good. Second free throw for Cooper. That one is no good. Rebounded by Coyle. He'll push the floor. Villanueva to Brosman. 3 ball, no good. Rebounded by Cooper. Cherry cannot catch the ball.
Seemed like a little bit of an NFL pass by Danny Cooper on that one. Cherry just not able to go and collect the ball from that.
Scarface in for the Colonials. Checking in for Peters. Blocked by Cherry. You heard the smack from all the way over here.
He sent that to the second row, Steve. Wow, what a block by Cherry.
Look out, fans. Here comes the ball. Brosman to O'Donnell. Donald guarded by Scarface. Coyle guarding, or excuse me, Cooper guarding Coyle. He loses the ball. Pushes it to Villanueva for 2.
Coyle with the little pass inside, finding Villanueva open for that wide open 2 layup block shot.
Scarface to the rack. Ooh! Punches it through.
If Scarface had a little bit of 2 more feet of hops, he probably would have been able to dunk that.
Say hello to his little friend. Rebounded by Cherry and Cooper. Diving on the floor is O'Donnell. Villanueva dribbling. Coyle. Coyle's shot, no good. Oh, excuse me, blocked by Evans. Here come the Colonials. Puts it to Scarface. Oh, he'll go to the line, and he'll shoot 2.
And Strawface trying to absorb the contact while trying to go up for that layup. That Golden Bear defender getting a lot of arm on that one, but good enough to go to the line to shoot 2.
Scarface first shot. Good. Cooper and Paul out. Sullivan and Pendleton in. Scarface got 3 quick points in this fourth quarter. Shoots. And no good. Rebounded by, looks like Cherry grabs it. Scarface turns the ball over. Fouls O'Donnell.
And Strawface.
Anthony goes really hard into the
Strawface
banister over there.
I'm sorry, Steve. Strawface at the very top of the key on that one. Really thinking of, oh, should I take this 3 or should I take a drive in? A half second shorter. If he made a quick decision, he would have gone right by that Bear defender, but he got stripped of the ball.
O'Donnell makes 1 of 2. Just for the viewers at home, I know his name is Anthony Scarface, but he is Scarface because he is a stone cold killer. O'Donnell makes both free throws. Got a interesting lineup out there for the Colonials. You got Scarface, Jason Cherry, Kyrie Pendleton, Jordan Evans, and Brendan Sully Sullivan out there for the Colonials.
All former JV players last year for the Colonials, all trying to go and make their debut and see the future of this new Colonial team for later
Jason
years.
Cherry inside, post hook, good. The big fella puts one in. Here's Coyle, behind the back pass. Shot no good by Donovan, who checked in for the first time today.
Ooh.
Sullivan throws the ball off of Villanueva's rather large frame.
I don't think Villanueva was able to feel that ball, Steve. It made a loud noise. I heard it from here, but he's walking it off. But
Sullivan will shoot 2. Sullivan shooting 2. First shot for Sullivan. That is good. Checking into the game is Danny Green and Dan Farrer. Scarface and Cherry sacrifice for the Danny Green and Farrer.
everyone, watch out for this player, Danny Green. I hear that he takes a lot of shots, especially from corner threes.
Both free throws good for Sullivan. Let's see what this lineup of the Colonials can do with just under 2 minutes to go left in the fourth quarter. Score is 73-27.
See, I can see why Jim D'Onofrio is putting in like the last resorts of his bench for these final minutes of the game.
Colonials up 46. 45. Fouls on Dan Farrer. His first. Second free throw is good. Farrer passes the ball into Sullivan. Sullivan. Farrer shoots. It's good! Dan Farrer, 2 points. Blocked by Pendleton, recovered by Farrer. Here he comes, Kyrie to the basket to Sullivan, 2, good! Colonials extend the lead 77-29. Coyle pushing with just under 20. Coyle to Botson, Botson drives, kicks to Basketball. Danny Green dribbles it out, and that'll be Colonials' victory with the final score, 77-29. Ethan, who is your player of the game tonight for the Colonials?
There's a lot to choose from, but I'm going to say that the player of the game is Ish Horn. Getting out to a quick start in the first quarter with all those steals and all those fancy schmancy looking layups. I have loved this game for the Colonials, and I can't wait to see the next one, Steve.
And that'll do it for us from CITV. For Ethan Jack, I'm Stephen O'Malley, and we'll see you next time.